Alright. Ooh. I don't feel like my energy is there. I don't feel like it's where it's supposed to be. Come on, you could do it. You only got, what, 6 more days? 5 more days? 6, 5, 5, 6. You can do it. Okay. Only one. Come on, get it on the first time. I don't really like I don't really like that one. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vie Est. My words run together. I noticed that when I be editing my videos back, I'm like, what you say? Girl, you made them 3 words a run-on sentence. How you do that? I don't know. I just talk so fast. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vie Est. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is a video. I don't think I've ever done a video like this on my channel. I am going to talk about some blind buy fails. Specifically ones I don't think I've ever talked about on the channel. And I know I talk about, I literally have a whole playlist dedicated to blind buying perfumes. I'm a sucker for a good blind buy. Like, I'm not going to stop. But, you know, when you take that risk, you do get some L's. And I got a couple of perfumes today that are a complete loss. So, before we get into that, you know, I got to thank my subscribers, y'all. This 25 days, this last little stretch, it's the last stretch that is whooping my tail. Surprisingly, I thought I would run out of, ideas. I actually have a plethora of ideas. When I first started, I wrote down 25 and then I kept writing as I was doing it. But then other things would come up that I wasn't expecting to come up. So that was another video. So I have not run out of ideas. I have still videos that I'm not going to get a chance to film before the 25 days is up. That I'll probably run over until October or, you know, whatever. So it's not the ideas that I'm running out of. It's just a video every day, girl. What were you thinking? Who let me in charge of me? That's what I want to know. Who let me be in charge of my own decisions? Because we got to have a talk. Okay? Me and management, we got to have a talk. Me and management, we not seeing eye to eye. So we got to talk. Anyway, that's what I have to say. Y'all have been so supportive, holding it down. Y'all have been putting POP hold it down to the test. Okay? And y'all have been here with more energy than I have been having my own self. So I just want to say I'm super appreciative for you all. I love you all. We are growing. I don't know where these people are coming from, but I'm so happy y'all are here. So happy y'all are here. My discount code for anybody else is on the screen. Y'all know what's up. I don't need to tell y'all what's up, right? Y'all already know. Y'all seen my videos. Y'all buy perfumes that are better than originals. Y'all seen the recommendations. Y'all seen people in the comments. Y'all know what's up. So it's on the screen. Use it before it's too late. Okay, so which one do I want to start? Well, let's just start. Should I save the worst for last? So this here is Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum Intense Perfume. Okay, you can tell I don't like it because it's still in the box. Now, what had happened with this one was I was smelling stuff in store, right? So it wasn't going to be a blind buy. I was smelling things in Macy's or something, and I had smelled a lot of things, okay? So there were a lot of different things on my hand and on my arms and stuff. So it's very possible that I misconstrued or misunderstood what fragrance was which fragrance. Because did I buy it from Macy's? No, I went on a third-party website and then looked it up and bought it from there because I'm smart. That's why. Well, I think what had happened was, so this is the bottle. I think what had happened was, in my haste with ordering it and finding it online, I got the Eau de Parfum Intense, and I think what I smelled and ended up liking was the Eau de Toilette. And tell the truth from the devil, the Eau de Toilette, which I think is the one that I like, I did not like the opening. The opening was what I didn't like. The dry down was what I could not get out of my head. I could not stop thinking about it, smelling. I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. So when I first sprayed this, it had that kind of funky opening, but I'm like, okay, I know that's coming though. I'm waiting for the dry down. It never came. It never came. So I was like, did I buy the wrong thing? Like, did I smell what I didn't think I smelled? But I recognized the similar opening that I didn't like. So I'm like, no, it was Gucci Guilty. But in hindsight, I think it was the Eau de Toilette that I liked and not the Eau de Parfum. But it was still Gucci Guilty Intense. I believe they have an EDT and an EDP. And I've had this for a little minute. Let me see if I can find my receipt. I bought this. Yeah, I be just having stuff. I bought this October 25th, 2022. And when it got here, October 29th, 2022. I smelt it and I put it back in the box. It's been sitting there. So at this point, almost a year. Let's see if my mind has changed. Let's see if this is something that I think I can work with. Now, the bottle is beautiful, though. I will say that. I would love to see this sitting amongst my other perfumes. I mean, it looks beautiful. But I need to spray this on my skin. Yeah, I don't. If we could get the dry down of the EDT, basically I want the EDT. I don't want this one. I don't think I like this still. It's something in here that I don't like. Let me pull up the notes. What's this called? They have a lot of Gucci Guilties also. So maybe they don't have an EDT of the intense version. Maybe they only sell it. So I don't know what I smelled in store. Okay, so I'm looking online. I don't see an EDT for the intense. I do see, I don't know what I smelled in store. That's really what I came on here to say. I just know that what I bought isn't what I remember smelling. It's also very possible that I did smell the EDP, but I also smelled it layered with something else. And that's what I ended up liking and couldn't get the smell out of my head. Could I tell you? Absolutely not. I was literally just spraying stuff in Macy's, putting stuff everywhere. So it's also possible I layered something and just have no idea what I layered. The notes for this are violet, mandora, lychee. The middle is plum, tuberose, and ylang ylang. The base notes is patchouli, vanilla, and vetiver. Ugh. I can't tell you one over the other what specifically there is in there that I don't like. I know that whatever it is strong, and I strongly dislike it. And it doesn't go away, because I remember testing it out and saying, okay, well, maybe I just need to leave it on for like 30-40 minutes and letting it sit and come back to it, and maybe the dry down that I remember will come. It never came. So now, like I said, my initial theory about it being an EDT is now gone, because I didn't see it anywhere online. So now I'm thinking I somehow inadvertently combined this with another perfume, and that's what I liked. And now I'm stuck with this 90 ml bottle of a perfume that I don't like. And whatever it is, it's not faint, it's strong. It's like sour almost, or like a, well, I don't want to say like a sour flower. That don't even make sense, but like it's almost sour or bitter or tart or something. And I'm just like, I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear this on my skin. I can't get with it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I truly don't know. So I'm reading the comments. A lot of people are saying didn't like it, hated all the way from the beginning to the dry down. Other person says the patchouli is too strong for them. Some people are, of course, loving it. Or people saying I don't like it. It smells a little masculine. It's like you're sitting in this old house with furniture from the 70s that's never been cleaned. It smells a little musty to my nose. After a while, it smells like a doctor's office. Ah! I mean, but then you have people who are saying, like, they fell in love, they love it. So, I mean, truly shows you how perfume is subjective. Okay, so now I'm seeing there isn't an intense EDT, but there is a guilty parfum EDT. Maybe that's what I smelled. Okay, they have a eau de toilette, they have a parfum EDP, and then an intense. So there's 3 different versions of this Gucci Guilty line in this bottle. I'm willing to bet one of them is the one that I like. It's just not this one. There is something in here that I do like. There's just one of something in here that I don't like, and it's a very strong don't like. I don't even want to smell this on me. Like, and I don't want to be smelling like this. I don't know what to do with this fragrance. And I will try to work with the fragrance to get it to, you know, to work with it. That's why I don't have many that are like a complete fail. Because there are a lot that I'm like, I don't love, but I can work with it. This one, because I'm scared that what I don't like, what if I spray this on me and then other people can smell it too, now I stink. And I ain't got time. So I don't know what we're going to do with this one. And that's why I haven't bought another one yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's going back in the box right now, though. Okay, next we have Prada Candy Nights. This is from one of those places where if they send it to you in a tester, it's cheaper. If it's in tester packaging, it's cheaper than the original. Or being in the original packaging. And do I own Prada Candy? No. I've smelled Prada Candy a couple times and it doesn't stink, but it just never felt like something I needed in my collection. But when I was reading about Prada Candy Night, I was like, okay, maybe that's something that I might enjoy a little bit more. Baby, I sprayed this thing one time and immediately put it back in the box. You can see the juices up here. And this is another one that I've had. I'll pull up my receipt and see how long I've had this. The bottle is beautiful though. And then it does this kind of like ombre theme from blue down to pink. I mean, it's, the bottle gives. I think there was like a chocolate note in here that I just could not get with. It was like bitter chocolate. Oh. This smells like dirt and grass and regret. This smells like cardboard boxes that have been sitting in mud on a hill under a tree. I'm not even going to spray this on my skin. I don't care. I know sometimes it needs to be on the skin. No. I refuse. What is this? Okay, the notes for this are iris, bitter orange, and neroli. The middle is vanilla and tonka bean. The base is chocolate and patchouli. This, I don't know how anybody had anything good to say about this. Honestly, I would rather go back and wear the Gucci Guilty than wear this Prada Candy Night. This is so repulsive. So everybody is saying on here, sweet and powdery, beautiful smell, into gourmands, deeper version of the original Prada Candy, strong chocolate powder, a touch of tonka. I don't know. Maybe because it's the tester or something, maybe I got a bad batch. Okay, I'm gonna spray it on my skin. Okay, we go. Okay. Now, if I can't wash this off, I'm blaming y'all. Sure am. Sure am. No, this smells like a cigar. This smells like cigarettes. This stinks so bad. No, this can't be the right one. This smells like a couch. How the other one said a couch from the 70s. This smells like that couch from the 70s, except for it's soaking wet, covered in mildew, and it's in a house full of smokers. I just refuse to believe that this is what this is supposed to smell like. I can't accept that this would ever be a perfume that anybody would buy willingly. So I'm just going to lean on, I got a bad one, a bad seed, and that there's no way that this perfume really smells like this. So I'm going to make it my personal mission eventually to go, and I don't even know if they still sell this in stores, to try to find this in stores or something and smell that, because I just refuse to believe there are people who are willingly, consciously walking around smelling like this. It smells like the bottom of my shoe after I walked 3 miles on a farm. Like, I just refuse to believe that this is real. I mean, it literally, I'm not joking though, I smell cigarette ashes. Literal cigarette butts. No. And I was gonna say that for some of these perfumes, that I would possibly be willing to sell them, not because I just get leery about selling things that are used. And I'm not a seller person anyway. Years ago I've sold some stuff on a couple skirts or something on Poshmark. And it was fine. Everything went okay. Oh! How I break the top like that? Anyway, like I said, I get hesitant about, now I just had to spray that in the air to put the cap back on. How you put this cap on? Is this upside down? Oh, it was upside down. That's why I broke the top. But yeah, like even like my body care and stuff, I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not a fan of selling something that's used. But this, I would never sell this to anybody. Ever. Last, but certainly not least, we got the big dog 100 milliliter bottle. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. When did I buy Prada Candy Night? I bought Prada Candy Night October 9th, 2022. Good thing it's only paid $45 for it, so that's not bad. Okay, now, last but not least, 100 milliliter bottle, full size of La Vie Est Belle Intense. You can see how much I've used. This is another one I've probably had for at least a year. I bought this March 27, 2022. So over a year. About almost a year and 6 months, a year and a half. I read the reviews on this. I think what happened was, number one, it was a blind buy. Number two, there's an intense and there's an intense mint. And I think I read the reviews of the intense mint, which I think is also discontinued. And I got intense. Now, I've tried to wear this a couple times. And all that happens is I start sneezing every time that I spray it. And I smell like a lot of pepper or something in it. And I don't even feel like it lasts longer or like it projects better than the original. It just feels overly strong. And for me, that's saying something. Y'all know I like beast mode fragrances. I expect me to be able to be smelled. I'm an oversprayer. Like, I'm with all of the shenanigans. I'm with it. This one, every time I spray it, I feel like I gotta sneeze now. It makes me sneeze. And it was just overly strong. But it's been sitting for a long time, so let's see if my opinion has changed. Okay. I feel like the smell has changed a little bit. The smell doesn't feel as strong. I remember when I was first wearing this, I was like, it just feels like they just added a bunch of like one note and made it super strong, and that's all that they changed. I still am getting like a pepper or something smell to this. The top notes: pear, pink pepper, currant buds, orange, and bergamot. The middle notes: iris, tuberose, ylang ylang, orange blossom, jasmine, sambank. The base is whipped cream and hazelnut. So that pink pepper at the top, woo, is something. Okay. I like it more now than I did a year ago. There's something in here that I still don't like, but it's not as offensive as I found it to be the first time. Do I love it still? No. Do I think I can possibly work with it? Possibly. If this pepper can chill out a little bit, I might be able to make it happen. There's something in here I find a little matronly, a little mature for my taste. But then there's something in here that almost smells like candy or like licorice. I don't know. It's perplexing. It's came up on my meter since I first smelled it, though. I will say that. We might be able to work with her. She might be salvageable. I hate that I have a 100 milliliter bottle of her, but that's the risk you take sometimes when you blind buy. Now, since these purchases, I have gotten more selective with my blind buys. I only consider a blind buy if you buy like 1 ounce or more. A travel size to me is not really a blind buy, like a risk. It's, what is it, 0.33 ounces? Like, it's not even a full ounce. I don't really consider that like a blind buy, really, in my opinion. To me, a blind buy is when you start buying the 1 ounce, 1.7 ounce, 3 ounce. That's when you have entered like legit blind buy territory. So I was saying on to say, since then I have been more selective with my like blind buy purchases, like committing to full bottles of blind buys. I've been way more intentional. A lot of reviews I've been doing lately, I've been getting like travel size first, because I am, you know, I don't want perfumes in my collection anywhere that I don't love. So I'm trying not to have too many of those, so I'm trying to be more intentional. I still am going to blind buy sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for a good blind buy. It just is what it is. I just blind bought the Valentino Rendezvous Pink Somebody, this long unnecessary name, 100 ml bottle. But that I didn't care. I wanted the bottle. I blind bought the 3 ounce bottle of Ariana Grande Cloud Pink. What else did I blind buy a full bottle of? I think that's the last. Those are the last like big blind buys that I've done. I have learned my lesson a little bit, and I am more selective. But I'm still gonna blind buy. This is just the other side of blind buying that a lot of people don't talk about, or I don't see a lot of people talk about. Sometimes you take a risk and it don't work out, but that's just the nature of the game, you know. So anyway, let's smell Gucci Gucci one more time. Okay, that strong note is there, but it's coming down a little bit. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with it though, because that opening is it's strong. And what I gotta do, sit at home, spray my perfume, and then sit at home for 30 minutes? I don't know. I don't know if I still want this bottle in my collection. The dry down is getting better though, I will say that. I refuse to smell this again. Well, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't smell that Prada Candy Night on my skin at all. It's completely gone. I don't smell anything. Anything good or bad is completely gone. And then last, Vie Est Belle Intense Mint. We might be able to work with that. I'm still leery of that pepper. I think if I start spraying, even just regular sprays, I think it would still make me sneeze, and that's going to be annoying. But that's a big bottle. But we might be able to make her work. So, all in all, this wasn't as much of a fail as I thought it was going to be. It's a fail in the sense that Intense for sure wouldn't have came home with me if I smelled it in store. Prada Candy Night, absolutely not. None of these would have came home with me if I realized what it was. But yeah, drop down in the comments, head over to the after party, and let me know some perfumes or some products that you took a chance on and it was just an L. You took a loss big time. And are you still gonna blind buy a couple of times like me? Or you're just like, no, I have learned my lesson. I'm only buying samples and travel sizes from now on. I will never blind buy because of things like this. But also let me know, have you smelled Prada Candy Night? Do you know what it smells like? Do you know somebody else that owns it? Do I have a bad batch? Like, what is up with that? Because I just refuse to believe people are walking around smelling like that on purpose. No one wants to smell like an ashtray on purpose. And it's an ashtray, not the other word. Let me go. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all again, as always, for holding it down, for being so incredibly supportive and loving and encouraging. I love you all so much. Check out my discount code. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.